Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today's video I'm going to show you how to do an at-home gel manicure on yourself. If you like what you see, please like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and let's go on. So the first step that I am doing is I am removing the nail polish that is on my nails at the moment, and I saturate the cotton round with the acetone and I just rub my nails until the nail polish is gone, and I do that for all 10 fingers. The next step is I take a nail clipper and I shape the edge, the free edge of my nail, and I'm going to do a rounded shape. So what I do is I cut the nail in a triangular form, and that is how it will look, into a triangular form. And I do that for all 10 fingers. And I then take a emery board or a nail file and I file it into the shape that I desire, which is a rounded shape. Now when you do it, make sure that it is even and that it is not a lopsided circular shape, rounded shape, whatever you want to call it, and do it carefully and do it for all 10 fingers, and that is how it will look. So as I continue to do it, that is how it looks for all fingers. And when you do it, make sure you also soften the edge as well so that it's not rough or raggedy. Now I'm going to take my nail drill that I got on Amazon. It came with tons of heads and attachments. I'm going to take the attachment for the cuticle remover. Now all I do is put the head on. I'm going to switch the switch on, and I'm going to first push back all the cuticles of my nails. Now my nail was a little bit thin, so what I did was take the end of the nail clipper to push everything back to make it more easier, and I just push it back all corners to really get that clean nail look. And this is the first step, because after you take out the cuticle from the nail bed, we then go on to filing it. So you file it, make sure that it is not a speed that is a little scary and overbearing. You have super control on it, strong control on that, because it does have the power to overpower you, and you can, I don't know how to describe it, but it like swivels around your finger and you lose control. It's a weird feeling and it's scary. So make sure you have total control and get every single edge of your nail, all the corners, all the sides, and the top of it. I'm now going to take a cuticle away, which is a cuticle softener, and a cuticle cutter. I'm going to put them on all fingers, massage it in, and then I'm going to peel it back, the cuticle back, to whatever I missed with the cuticle machine, because sometimes you do miss some stuff, or if you keep on going at the same area, you will destroy the nail essentially. So I just leave it and just go at it. I go at it with the Cuticle Nipper, which is what I'm doing now. And not only am I taking all of the hang nails, all of the cuticles, I am also taking all of the calloused skin and all of the dry skin surrounding it, so that it can be a clean nail, so that there will be nothing hanging and there won't be no callus or dry skin that is surrounding the nails that will make your hands look old and ugly and disheveled. So as you go around cleaning your nail, you just go around and look for any hanging skin, any dry skin, any broken skin, any calloused skin, especially with the hand that you write with. Because my left hand, it has a little bit of a callus on the finger that the utensil that I write with rests on. So I really go in and cut all of that out so that it won't look so improper. You then clean everything away, all of the dead skin, and throw it away. Clean out all the powder that is there. Clean your section and get to the next step. So what we're going to do is take the base coat and choose the nail color. I got these on Amazon. I will link it below. And what I'm going to do is change the head to the head that will buff your nails, because when you want to do a gel manicure, you have to buff the nail so that it can stay onto your nail so that it won't peel away. So place the buffer onto the drill and buff away everything on your nail. You don't want any type of oil, any type of shine on your nails, and buff it away so that the base can stay and the gel polish can stay. I'm now taking my light, that is my light, plug it in. I'm taking the base coat and I'm going to start to paint that onto my nails. Now remember, you want to have a thin layer. You don't want anything to be thick. You don't want the base to be thick. You don't want the gel nail polish to be thick. You want everything to have a thin layer, because when it's thick, it will easily peel off and you don't want that. So make sure everything is thin. A thin layer of the base, the gel color, and the top coat. A thin layer of everything. I have to continue to say it because if you make it a thick layer, it will come off. And once you do the thin layer, make sure that you cover every inch of the nail, the side walls, the top of the nail, the free edge. Cover everything with a thin layer. And then once you do that, clean up your nails and then stuff it into the light. I put it in for a minute. That is that. I now am going to take my gel nail polish. That is the color that I'm using. And again, a very thin layer. Control it. It can get a little messy, but the good thing about gel nail polish is that it doesn't dry until you cure it, so you have the manageability to do it the way that you want to have it and control it. Again, make sure that you have every single inch of that nail. When you're doing it on other people, it's so much easier to have a clean look, but when you're doing it on yourself, you have the ability to mess up like I did and just be like all shaky. So make sure that you just cover your whole nail. Don't focus on the gel polish that went into the side walls. Make sure that the nail is covered, and then once you're done covering the nail, you can then clean it up like I did with the base. Clean it up with the other nail to make sure that nothing is onto the side wall and that it won't have an access to peel away, essentially. And that's how it looks, a hot mess, but as I said earlier, you can just clean everything up. It doesn't dry until you cure it. So clean up the free edge, clean up your side walls, and make sure it looks very pretty. And then you just cure it. I cured it for another minute. As you wait, you just chill. And that is how it looks. Very cute. I'm now taking my second coat. I do 2 to 3 coats of gel polish depending on the color. Or if it's a glitter, you would want to have at least 3 coats so that you can really see it. Put it on, and again, another thin layer. You don't want anything to be too thick because it will peel off or it won't cure correctly. And you'll have bubbles and it just won't look cute. So do a second layer, thin layer. This is my second and final layer. And as I do this, I clean up everything after, and then I cure it again. And I set it in for another minute. If you feel that it's not dry yet, you could do 2 minutes. And then that is how it looks with 2 coats. I'm now taking my top coat, and again, a thin layer. And with this set that I bought, it gave you the option of a glossy coat, a glossy top coat, or a matte top coat. I don't like anything matte. I love glossy. It looks healthy, it looks beautiful, and it shines, which is why I picked the regular top coat. Now, I use the matte top coat, but it doesn't really look right on short nails. I used it on my niece. I feel like matte nails only look good on long nails, like long acrylic nails, so that's just my opinion and my 2 cents. So I personally like the glossy top coat. So after you put the top coat on, you are going to clean up everything, clean up the edge, make sure that it is all clean and off of your skin. And if you miss a spot, just go back in and put it on and clean up the spots that went onto your skin. Make sure it's clean because this is the final step. And the top coat I always leave on for 2 minutes. I then put on some rubbing alcohol on a cotton round or a tissue, and I rub my nails with that so that the sticky layer can come off. And then after you rub the sticky layer off of your gel nails, your gel manicure is finished, and it is beautiful, and it is so much cheaper than going to the nail salon to get it professionally done. You could do this at home by yourself, and that is how it looks. That is before and after. Well, not really a before because I filed that side. So I am now going to do the other hand by myself off camera. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.